There have been a lot of people here on Crystal Beach and throughout the peninsula, and what they're finding here is not very much. There are no amenities here. There are no homes here, and the people who are here can't even stay here. That's because they have to leave this afternoon. The two biggest questions: did police actually have their lights and sirens on when they say they were trying to make a routine traffic stop? Witnesses say they did not. The second big question is, did the king actually have a weapon on her? As you saw, the kids are well and happy to be back with their father. Their mother is facing kidnapping charges. She is here in the Liberty County Jail along with her mother, the children's maternal grandmother. Police tell us that it was the grandmother's house where the children were taken from, and it was the grandmother's car Victorian allegedly used to get away with the kids. A ruling from the highest court in the land states that police serving a search warrant don't have to be polite about it. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled 5-4 that officers can use evidence even if officers rush into a house without knocking. There are thousands of accidents on the highway every year, but more and more insurance companies are finding out that some aren't accidents at all. It's called Swoop and Squat, a multi-billion-dollar a year scam with doctors and lawyers cashing in. Good morning, Melanie. Well, right now the dive team has gone back into the tunnel, which is just down here. They're taking a lot of equipment into the tunnel so they can go ahead and try to remove the body that was found inside of the vehicle. They will be here for some time because it's going to take a lot longer to get the vehicle out than it will take to get the body out. Of course, this is a very sad day for everyone that has been involved in this search, and especially for the family of the victim. Dive team members went back into the tunnel at Beltway and Egg 10 around 9:30 this morning. Within 20 minutes, they found a small SUV upright inside the tunnel.
It is standing on its front end, wedged up against the back end, wedging up the top against the top of the tunnel. There's a lot of debris inside the tunnel that the divers are having to contend with.
Where was the victim?
The victim is still inside the vehicle.
Family members of a missing man arrived on scene a short time later. They arrived at a fear that the SUV police found about 1,000 yards inside the tunnel belonged to a 43-year-old father and husband.
He's missing since Tuesday, about 4:30 a.m. He headed to work.
As of right now, the family is still here on scene. They say that the victim is that of 43-year-old Apolonio Fuentes. That has not been confirmed with the medical examiner's office, again, because they have not pulled the body out yet. But authorities here on scene say they have no reason not to believe the family because they have given an accurate description of the person that they found inside the vehicle. They've also described the vehicle to a T, and so they do believe that the family that is here on scene is that of the family of the victim that has been found inside. Again, they will be here for several hours as they work to try to figure out exactly how they will get that SUV out of the tunnel. Of course, we'll keep you updated.
Today, Eyewitness News reporter Eric James continues his closer look with how this addiction may be affecting you and your family, and you may not even know it, Eric.
That is right. Well, these pills right here are some of the most addictive pills on the market today, and they can produce a high greater than heroin or cocaine, and at least 3 of them are frequently found in lockers of area teenagers. It's an alarming fact. 1 out of 4 have tried these prescription pills for recreational use. That's 45 million teenagers, and you probably know one of them. It's the end of another school year, but it could be just the beginning of one of the biggest problems facing local school districts.
Every 2 or 3 days, we hear of a case of a kid having Xanax in his possession at school.
Xanax, hydrocodone, Soma, 3 highly addictive and widely abused prescription pills. And school officials in Houston say in the last 3 years, they're finding just as many pills as they do bags of marijuana.
Prescription drugs have become so easy to get and so easy for kids to try to bring into school that it's become a serious problem everywhere.
Listen to what students at Lamar High School told us today.
But a lot of kids bring bags full of them, kind of, you know? I like these little Ziploc bags, and they'll bring them and they'll sell them.
It's more common than a lot of stuff that I heard here.
Some people are prescribed to them and they sell them, or they steal them from people they know or family members that are prescribed. It's like depressant pills, downers, uppers.
Dr. Jason Powers is